Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Chain Reactions. Just catching up on some stuff. I've been busy with work. I haven't been able to put out videos like I would like to, but I saw that my man CHANYEOL came out with a song. Had to obviously try to check it out as soon as possible. I read that this is more of like a laid back kind of song with a different sort of vibe, so I'm interested to see what he's got. He's showing us range, apparently. Let's get into it. That's a dope sweatshirt.
작은 내 방속 웅크리고 있는 어깨 자꾸 반복되는 시간 yeah. 조금 어려운 것 같아 짙은 어둠 그 사이에 멈춰버린 시간 조용해 멍한 표정으로 날 바라보다가 애써 웃어보는 것도 좀 지겨워 나는 오늘도 제자리에
Hey, I was literally about to comment. I was like, this is kind of depressing. This is these lyrics are kind of downers, but hey, we got Chen.
그 자리에
Ooh,
멈춰도 되는
okay, CHANYEOL.
작았던 꿈마저 너무 무거울 때한 모금의 온기를 느낄 여유도 없을 때 주저앉아 나의 발끝만 보일 때
Ooh, the vocals.
자리에 머물러도 돼 We will be fine 그냥 그래도 돼
Hey, I like the message. The lyrics were kind of like down. It was like, when you're not feeling good, when you're feeling hopeless, when you're feeling maybe lonely or isolated or discouraged, you'll be all right. You just got to give it time. You just got to persevere. And I don't know if I'm just reading too much into it because I'm excited to see Chen, but when you have a friend to support you and to hang out with you and just be there, that can make you feel better until, you feel better on your own.
fine 그냥 그래도 돼 그대로 그대로 We will be fine 그래도 돼 홀로 남겨진 내 그림자 익숙했던 사람들과 더딘 발걸음 속 미래마저 또 어딘가로 사라져 다른 곳에서 날 가로막은 벽 다시 내 방 속에 지친 나를 이끌고 밀려오는 걱정들 속에 누워
Ooh, I like the. First off, I love the way he's singing this. These are also. I just did a reaction to a different song where I was also noting this, but this is one of those songs that it's not like that typical kind of K-pop sound that's like, loud and hype and, cheerful and makes you want to dance. I mean, I do want to dance, but it is different. And that's not a bad thing. Like these are meaningful lyrics. This is like a poetic message. This is trying to actually say something and mean something. And that's the other side of music. It doesn't always have to be something that makes you want to nod your head or dance or get hyped or yell or whatever. It could also be something that just you connect to as a message, something that you've been through, or when you are going through it, you can think about stuff like this. So I think the lyrics are really deep. I like the way that, like I said, it's poetic. Like dragging my drained body. I think he says something right after this. I'll play it, but about sad thoughts like flooding your mind. Like that's what it feels like. And again, I don't know if I'm just reading into this, but they're doing a really good job of portraying that vibe of like someone who might be feeling down, somebody who might be feeling bored, somebody who doesn't really know what to do, but they've got friends. In his case, I'm assuming they're more like brothers just because of how long they've all been a group together. But I feel like I'm watching Chen and CHANYEOL just hang out. I feel like I'm just watching two people that know each other, love each other, trust each other, just enjoy each other's company, even when they're not talking, even when they're just eating popcorn or reading books or whatever it is they're doing, just being near each other. It's almost like being alone together. And if you've ever been in a similar scenario, that really can make a ton of difference just to have somebody there to support you, even if they don't have the answers and they can't change the scenario. Knowing that you're not really alone and knowing that you do have somebody there who cares about you is super, super important. And I'm sure for the EXO guys that has happened. I'm sure they've all felt terrible with their work schedule and with everything, all the stress that they have to deal with, but they have each other. And I'm sure they have times where they don't get along, they bicker like family, but I think that I think that the meaning is there, and I think it's really strong. Like that right there, that's some best friend energy. That's like, we don't have anything to do. You're reading a book, I'm on my phone, but like, I'm glad you're there. I don't want to be doing this by myself, and I think that's really beautiful. Ooh, do we have somebody else? We got another cameo? Who's that? Is that Dio? It is Dio. I really feel like I'm just watching these guys hang out. Ooh. Hey! They're just rotating. Ooh, CHANYEOL. I like that. And then with Baekhyun there, again, let me know if I'm mispronouncing their names. I'm sorry, I'm trying. But it was a little funny that they literally rotated. Like, he came in and Dio was like, all right, peace. I did my part. But, sometimes it's really good to have that support system, because if somebody really is feeling down and you're part of a group of friends, you can kind of always make sure that whoever needs it is being supportive. Maybe Dio had to go and do something else. He's got his own solo song. Maybe he had to go record that. But CHANYEOL's still feeling kind of bummed, so Baekhyun comes in and they play a little Uno. That's right. I like this optimism. Like the tone in the beginning was kind of down, but it's got like an optimistic direction that it's going in. Aww. I like this beat too. Hey. Aw, it's over. I like that. Oh, it's not over, is it? It's over. Okay, CHANYEOL. Look at that. Showing range. Yeah, I like that. I like that, I like the message a lot. I like the vibe after the beginning. The beginning, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of a bummer. I was like, damn, I gotta see my man being depressed, but I liked that it had a lot of optimism. It was being real, you know? It wasn't hiding the fact that sometimes you're just feeling down. I think we've all been there. I know I have. You don't really know if what you're doing is right. You don't really know if it's gonna work. You don't know if your goals are going to be met. You don't know what's coming next or what you should really be doing, but sometimes you have to just wait it out. You just have to be patient. You just have to persevere. And sometimes having a buddy, sometimes having a friend, family, whether chosen family or real family, but some kind of support system, people to make sure that you know that you're not alone and to know that they believe in you. And like I said, I don't know if it's just because I like this group and I've been watching a lot of their videos, and I just recorded the first half of the EXO guide. I'll probably release these around the same time, but I just feel like they don't need to sell that chemistry, because I feel like they really have that chemistry. I feel like this is genuinely that they have these connections. This is really kind of what it would look like if CHANYEOL was bored and Chen came over and they were just like, let's kill some time. Let's just hang out. You feeling down? I'll just be with you. And then Dio showing up. I think that, that's... I don't actually know if that's what their relationships are like, but I feel like it could be. I feel like they know each other. They have to trust each other. They must love each other. Everybody bickers, like siblings and like family, but that doesn't mean that you're not gonna support each other when you need to, and I think that that's really cool. I think it's really beautiful messaging. I think the lyrics were deep and poetic, and I thought that the message was really cool. And I also just like seeing the vibe. I think this was good for the fans just to see. Yeah, it's a solo. Yeah, it's his song, but they support him. Like, they want his songs to do well. I'm sure he wants their songs to do well. He supports them in their personal lives and in their music. So just all around really good vibes, despite the fact that the premise of the song was a little bit of a downer at the beginning. But I just think that was them being real. So really dig it. Everybody wore a cool shirt or sweater or hoodie in every scene of this music video. EXO always dresses Zope, so I'm just going to comment on it, whatever. I also thought this was really cool. As much as I like choreo, and you know that I do, I also really like these music videos that are a little more like the Western style music videos that we get a lot, where there's not really a lot of choreography. There's a little more like acting, a little bit more of a storytelling, a little bit more of a visual message to go with the music video. Sometimes it's related to the music, sometimes it's not. But I think the way they did this was really, really cool. They made us feel something. It was enjoyable to see them interact. The message was cool. He showed his vocals. I know that he sings in the other songs too. As a new, EXO fan, I don't know if I've earned the EXO-L certification. I'm waiting for my results, but I know him primarily as rapping, even though I know he does sing. So it was just cool to see him just do that and just show some vocals, just hit some feelings with that method. So really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if I completely misunderstood the the message of the song and the video. But let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I am trying to grow this channel. Please consider subscribing. Trying to get those that translation from views into subscribers so I can grow a bigger base. If I have enough EXO fans, I can, get more traffic just on doing old EXO stuff and not having to worry as much about like the YouTube algorithm of catching new stuff. So just think about it. That's all I got for now. Until next time, stay fresh.